For decades, people around the world have displayed a range of special powers and abilities. These powered beings came together and built superpowered cities to thrive in. My name is Angus, and I'm a journalist for the Daily Deposit. My partner Sal and I interview the citizens of Super City, investigating incidents and exploits, and helping where we can, holding the powerful accountable. Because heroes don't do paperwork. Hello, super citizens, and welcome to Heroes Don't Do Paperwork, the only podcast about events both big and small in Super City. I'm one of your hosts, Angus, joined as always by my co-host and co-coach, Sal. How you doing, Sal?
I'm doing well, co-coach.
Co-coach. Coming riding high off that first big game, that first tie.
You sound like you're full of vim and vigor.
I won't lie. I've been pretty active the last couple of days, so I'm just kind of like, I'm just kind of riding that energy, keeping that going. But yeah.
Oh, well, that's good. If you've been, really pushing yourself, if you're feeling drained, if I might suggest, have you considered trying out the new sports drink Powerball? Powerball. It's great for when you're lacking in energy and you need a little pick-me-up to get you through.
Sal, are you doing an ad right now?
Well,
like an integrated ad, because like you're holding the label out to me. It's just very particular.
It's facing out. Good.
It's facing out. I mean, yeah, there's no cameras here, but if I was a camera or a viewer, then yeah, I guess I would see that. So just
Angus, I was a fool to think I could ever pull a fast one on you. I was approached recently by an investing group who sees our podcast as an opportunity to push their products to our listeners.
Okay.
Well, so Powerball sports drink is my first foray into that.
Well, I mean, listeners of the show will know that we do kind of need some
we
income.
Still need money. We're being sued.
We're being sued by the mayor.
Looking after children for free does not pay the bills.
Not paying, and I will pick up a double. I will pick up a triple at Laserfest, and the laser tag arenas of Super City have been getting hit pretty hard lately. So I'm not even getting any tips. It's tough. So you know what, Sal? Maybe this isn't such a bad idea. Can you tell me, I guess, a bit more about the product? Is it something you stand by?
Powerball energy drink?
Yes, Powerball. Oh, it's an energy drink. Okay.
Absolutely.
Oh,
it's in every type of drink. Do you need energy? Do you need to relax? Do you need to push yourself harder? Do you need to pull back a bit? So Powerball is there for you.
Okay. So what's is there like an active ingredient, or is there anything you can kind of?
Oh, is there? The active ingredient, you're never gonna guess what it is. The active ingredient is spinal fluid.
Oh wow! Okay, no, yeah. I wouldn't have guessed that. Based off the smell, I was going to say gasoline, but
that's the fluid.
That's the okay.
Turns out that your spine does not smell good. You never get a chance to find out because it's in your meat.
It is in your meat, isn't it? Okay, so it's spinal fluid. I assume ethically sourced. I hope.
Doesn't say.
Doesn't say. Okay, fingers crossed. Okay, well, what flavor do you have there?
Oh, well, I'm glad you asked. Here I have spinal spinach. Okay. But there is a wide range of different spine-oriented flavors.
They're all spine flavors.
Well, the active ingredient is always spinal fluid, so they had to kind of play off of that. So you got spinal spinach.
Did I see this other one is spinal sap?
Spinal sap, absolutely.
Like tree sap, yeah.
Spinal spearmint.
Ooh. Oh, yeah. Minty energy drink. Interesting.
A minty energy drink.
Does that one also clean your teeth or anything like that?
No. Turns out that
very serious, somber look from Sal.
No word on the sourcing of the spinal fluid, but you have to brush your teeth after drinking this.
Okay. Ideally, don't get it on your teeth.
Don't get it on your teeth. This is a straw-based drink. They do not use the word corrosive.
Yeah.
But it's implied heavily.
Yeah. Okay. Good. Okay. So enjoy this drink, but you're gonna want to don't let it touch your teeth.
Get attached to the drink. Don't get attached to your teeth. That's the catchphrase.
Oh wow, that is quite the Powerball.
Get attached to the drink. Don't get attached.
Powerball.
Powerball.
Okay. Yeah. Wow. get attached to the drink, not your teeth.
Not your teeth.
Wow. Well, I guess. Well, I'm going to leave this part in the episode, so I guess that counts as our first ad. Hopefully, we
That does count as our first ad.
See some revenue. Did they forward you any money or?
Absolutely. They gave me $250 up front.
Wow. Okay.
And if people use our promo code at the Powerball website, our promo code is HDDP Spinal.
Great.
Then you can save 5% on your purchase, and we get a kickback of 10 cents per drink sold.
Wow.
That's a pretty good rate.
It's better than Amazon.
Better than Amazon.
So yeah, that's great. I think, and honestly, Sal, I could really maybe use this. I guess I'll take I don't know. I'll try the spinach. I guess sounds good.
You look tired.
I am. Go figure. I start an episode tired.
And I have a feeling I know why.
Mm-hmm.
But look, elephant in the room.
Yes.
Or I guess not elephant. Travis in the room.
Yeah. Travis.
Why is Travis in the room?
Why is Travis here? Okay, good. Yeah, I figured I should probably explain this to you. So
here, have some Powerball, Travis. That one is pumpkin spines.
Ooh, that's not bad. So like nutmeg, cinnamon, stuff like that. That's good. I like that. Yeah, enjoy it. And Travis just that's great. But yeah. Exactly. All right. Yes. So I should probably explain. Oh boy. Okay. So listeners will know last week we coached a little league team, the Grunge District Dumpster Divers. Go Dumpsters. Or Go Divers. What have we? Go Divers.
Go Divers.
Go Divers. Go Divers sounds a bit better.
Recording it now.
Yeah. Go Divers. So Go Divers. And I shuffled some paperwork around and moved a few things so that Travis, the let's say sociopath from Laserfest, who kind of was using that as a daycare, right. I wanted his killer instinct on the team, and so we kind of got him with some paperwork to now he's in that district and he could join the team. What I didn't realize, Sal, was there was some fine print in the document.
Oh dear.
And yes, and honestly, Sal, you're going to be pretty disappointed because I don't think I read it well enough. And his parents always trying to kind of get away from him. I'm getting the kind of the vibe here.
I can empathize.
They wrote into the contract that if we didn't lose the first game, that I would become one of his guardians. He essentially, Travis is now like my ward. And since we tied, we didn't lose. Now I am
contractually obligated.
Yes, to parent this. I'm just going to go ahead and say it: feral, violent child named Travis. And,
just want to bring your attention. He's almost gnawed his way through the cage.
Oh yeah.
Not good for your teeth. Neither is Powerball.
Well, it's funny that you mention it. It's funny that you mention it. Travis might actually be one of the few people that can drink Powerball. As we established last episode, he does have metal teeth, and I've come to learn that he has adamantium teeth.
Adamantium. Wow.
Or adamantine.
We're allowed to say that?
Is there one that's public domain?
Adamantine's probably public domain.
Let's say that one. We'll bleep the previous one. Adamantine teeth, vorpal teeth. I don't know. It's some kind of myth. It's kind of some kind of mythic metal, mithril maybe. Probably can't say mithril.
Mithril's fair. Mithril's fair game. That one's in the public domain.
Whatever it is, it's incredibly strong, durable, and fairly shiny. So but so basically, Travis has kind of been sticking out with me for the last week, basically, since the game. His parents didn't pick him up from the game.
And you've been responsible for dressing him.
Look, man, it's tough. It's tough being a parent. Like, man, it's tough.
I'm not trying to judge you. I'm just, maybe you could have stopped by a store and picked up some clothing. These are quite clearly your clothing.
Yes.
With the cuffs and the sleeves rolled up.
Yeah. It's jeans
wildly different body
way too long for him. Yes, well, he is, I believe, somewhere in the 8 to 11-year-old range. We're not quite sure. And but I've noticed it's been tough. It's been tough
communicating with Travis. I was under the impression originally when I first got to know him at Laserfest that his attitude towards me, nonverbal and aggressive, was him kind of like, like trying to big dog me, like prison style.
Right.
I am beginning to think that he doesn't know language.
Oh, so he's big dogging you like a dog park.
I think maybe. So I am under the impression, based on some of the texts I've exchanged with his parents, because they will text back every now and then,
Sure.
just kind of the bare minimum, lots of just K, that kind of stuff.
Of course.
Reading my message and then not responding for a day or two. I beginning to think that they just didn't teach him how to like language as kind of like a joke or something.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's pretty funny. That's good commitment to the bit.
Yeah, I don't. It's really made his life and by consequence my life a lot harder. So yeah. So he's been living in the walls of my apartment building with me.
Of course.
And I gotta say, having a kid, man, it's really impacted like all the stuff I want to do. Like I haven't been able to do my exercises with the muscular, right. Crepuscular. I haven't been able to do my I'm totally off my diet. So like good luck on that part. I was supposed to be writing dietary stuff for the paper. Good luck on that. Yeah. I'm microwaving everything.
Your
right
vigilanting has fallen by the wayside.
I
don't want to blame
Travis.
It has. I don't want to blame Travis for that because you've been focused on other projects, but Travis entered the picture. It's kind of, yeah.
And I'm dealing with a stalker right now. Listeners from the last episode will know that Kurt or Kirk, I can't remember what his name was.
It was Kurt.
Kurt, the umpire from the last game, has really taken a shine to me.
He was really smitten with you.
It's aggressively so, and he's been following me around a lot. So I've got quite a lot of irons in the fire right now, as it were, plot threads. Really,
who knows? Maybe we can wrap one of those up this episode.
Maybe we'll see. But so I with this kind of this language constraint in mind for Travis and his and my relationship, it's kind of influenced who I got as our guest for the back half of the episode. Yeah. But enough about that. Like, I think we need to find something to occupy Travis before the guest escaped. He is. Oh, is he out? Fuck, you're right. He's out. Okay. Oh boy.
I'll get the net.
Yeah, get the net.
Hi everyone. I'm Tom.
I'm Sam.
And I'm Laura.
And we are
Disney Dummies!
Look, we know there are Disney superfans out there, but even the superest of fans could still be Disney dummies.
That's why the three of us are on a quest to watch every single animated theatrical release in chronological order, from Snow White all the way to whatever's out right now.
We dive into each movie in detail, talking about fun facts, talking about the animation, hit you with some hot takes, our favorite reviews on the internet.
We even talk about who fucks.
I still can't believe that's an actual segment.
So join us every second Wednesday for another episode of Disney Dummies.
And Pixar Pals when we finally catch up.
Yeah.
Brought to you by the fairy tale whimsical depths of the pod cavern.
Gee, Billy, I'm just so tired.
Tommy, I can't believe that you'd be as sleepy as all that after only 4 rounds of baseball.
Ugh, I just don't feel like I've got it in me anymore. All the homework, detention, my mowing lawns on the weekend. I just don't have any time. And I have to brush my teeth all the time. It's just so time consuming, Billy.
I agree with all your time constraints. Whoa! Who's this fellow with a boombox coming up?
Whoa! Hurricanes!
Oh, shit!
It's me, Barry the Powerball Bear, and I'm here to tell you to drink Powerball and brush your teeth immediately afterwards.
Glug, 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 glug. Wow, I can feel it tingling on my teeth. That means it's working.
It sure does, kid. Powerball is the only energy drink to have spinal fluid as an active ingredient. It's a double-edged sword, though, because it will actively eat away your mouth.
Your toothless bear grin is inspiring my confidence and my energy levels. Huh.
I think I'm gonna hit a home run.
Good job, kids. Remember, drink Powerball, and then don't get it on your teeth.
Powerball comes packaged with an extra long straw. Please do not drink without the straw. Drinking without the straw may have unintended effects upon your teeth. Please do not let this touch your teeth.
And so, yeah, I was thinking that the commercial could go in the episode
After
right before
the Pod Cavern. So we do the Pod Cavern plug, and then we would do the Powerball ad. Yeah, okay, we can do that. Did they give us more for that?
Yeah.
Okay.
They'll give us another $250.
Honestly, dude, beside lawsuit aside, having a kid is really expensive, and honestly, I need any money we can get at this point. So I will say let's do it. Let's do it.
Great.
Okay. Do you think that's going to hold? Do you think the zip ties on the net are going to hold? Because he's kind of suspended up there for a bit.
I think
it's
going to hold.
By the way.
Thank you. Remember, defending the home front.
That's right. That's right.
While it was a book aimed at the libertarian lifestyle, has a wide variety of applications in child rearing.
I forgot about your prepper days.
Yes.
Feels
like it was a flash in the pan. But...
It does. And really, who would have guessed that society would have collapsed in a totally different way? You know?
You can never predict. You can never predict these things. I think it's going to hold long enough for us to finish this episode, and then we can dedicate all of our time to not die.
I think that's a great idea. Right. All right. Okay. All right. We're all good. Okay. Listeners and people of Super City, please welcome to the show Fastidious Swag, Poet Laureate of Super City. Fastidious, welcome to the show.
Thank you. Thank you for having me, Angus, Sal. Thank you both very, very much. It's lovely to be here with you.
How would you like us to refer to you? Fastidious, Mr. Swag, Poet Laureate? Like, how would you like us to
address you?
Yeah.
Fastidious Swag feels like the full. Fastidious Swag, Poet Laureate of Super City is what I prefer. Okay. Mr. Swag makes me feel like a cheap giveaway mascot.
Of course.
Fair enough.
Of course. And we don't want you to feel like a mascot, obviously.
Fastidious.
Maybe a mascot of words, but fastidious will do when I'm in such fine company as you two.
Well, thank you, and I appreciate you coming on the show. You know, I've been thinking about language a lot lately, trying to communicate with my feral, I guess, like ward. I don't want to go as far and say stepson at this point, but like I have
a little early.
This child that I'm looking after. You can see him kind of frothing in that net suspended in the ceiling. And I've been ruminating on language a lot, and so I figured who better to go to on the topic of words than the Poet Laureate of Super City. I go right to the top. I feel like when I kind of had this idea.
Yes, and I have been elected by the highest powers to string together the most beautiful words to represent this fair city, bringing such tripping poems to everybody's ears to represent the underpinnings and overpinnings of the city, the delights and the beauty which goes on here.
Wow.
And I do see the froth coming from this poor young boy's mouth, as is similar to the froth which emanates from everyone within this city. This bound boy is more like a metaphor for what burgeons within all of us every moment of every day as he tries to escape his shackles.
Wow, that was pretty powerful.
Yeah, I was captivated. I didn't even know what any of that meant.
I was too. Honestly, I didn't know what Poet Laureate meant until I met you. So, Fastidious Swag.
The research you put into your podcast guests is almost overwhelming in the attention to detail.
And it's amazing that I got a hold of you so quickly and that you said yes.
I can't believe the Poet Laureate for Super City was free.
Yeah, like
it's a gig economy. Gotta tell.
It's true. It's true. Well, this isn't like we don't really pay our guests. I hope that's.
Although
you think I would cheapen words by accepting payment for this beautiful interaction.
I mean, literally, you are paid to do words, so like that's kind of your job,
Angus,
right?
Angus, just drop it.
Just
it's
drop
not
it.
Worth it to take it up with the Poet Laureate.
Dropping it. Fastidious Swag, Poet Laureate of Super City. Would you mind telling our audience, our listeners, what it is you do?
I represent the beating heart and culture of the city by stringing together commissioned poems from everyone from the mayor to the deputy mayors, all of the beautiful elected officials within this town and the leaders of the corporations which hold this town together, able to create an overwhelming narrative that the city can all join together on, to can rejoice in my written words and my works so that we can all be on a similar page of artistry.
I'm kind of seeing the
Desire.
parallel between our job and your job. We're journalists, of course. We kind of are meant to report on the truth, impartial, and your job is to kind of,
represent the truth in a more close to the heart, emotionally charged metaphors like this boy hanging from the ceiling,
of
which
course.
truly, he's got one arm loose.
Okay, okay, that is not good.
Well, Fastidious, I love your work. It's great to put a face to the poems. I've long followed all of the official opening of our infrastructural projects, and of course your work is always there to sort of inaugurate the opening of these wonderful buildings. Now, your most recent work, opening up the detainment facility for political rivals of the mayor.
Yes, absolutely.
You had a wonderful poem there, and I was curious about one of the lines in there. If you could maybe tell me a bit more about your process for it. One of the lines was, "Foes of the state sure are not great. Put 'em in jail, and then we'll have a whale of a time." Could you speak more to that stanza?
Yes, well, of course, and I mean, absolutely. So, yeah, enemies of the state, they are not great. Put them in jail, and we'll have a whale of a time. Absolutely, yeah, the rising meter and the offbeat at the end. I believe in that again. The following context of those lines was, "And thus to be such a free city, where we can live so fancy free, without encroaching dangers be of political rivals of Hicks and me."
Wow.
I, of course, consider myself to be a completely neutral party. I speak only in art. And I feel like this art, this completely neutral art that I have been elected to by our fair and governing city, allows me to really represent how the people genuinely feel. For example, if your neighbor, beloved, turned out to be a political rival of the neighbor, would your patriotic heart not just weep and immediately turn on that neighbor, reporting them to the proper authorities?
Truth be told, I'm not sure what I would normally do, but the way you're putting it, I feel like I would report them to the state.
Okay, just hang on for just the quickest.
Hold on, he's speaking a lot of sense.
I just don't want us to get we have to remember our journalistic integrity, right? We can't get too wrapped up in this.
We can't be biased here. We have to be neutral.
But just you say neutral, but your poem clearly kind of it targets anyone who just speaks out against the mayor. It doesn't mention policy. It doesn't mention any of their beliefs. It's just, if they go against the mayor, they're bad, and they're not great, and they should go to jail. How in what world is that neutral?
Perhaps
I don't know what to believe.
Well, perhaps I could speak to this in a poem I did write. A poem I did write about what it is to be objective.
Go ahead, please.
Objectivity by Fastidious Swag. Across this golden deep horizon crosses those that we do see, and with their objectivity I'm miring. I know that this will surely be the place where I can dwell within, a land where I have perfect sight of all the facts that dwell inside this person's shadowy heart of night. For they, in rising 'gainst the status quo, do go and go and go, and before all this that we fall if we don't drink our daily Powerball.
Oh, wow.
Hang on a second.
Wow, I'm on.
Hang on
He
a
brought
sec-
up the product.
just what a pro. Yeah. It sounds like, first of all, it sounds like you have a deal with Powerball as well.
Powerball is at the very heart of this city, as much as the political aspirations of our beloved mayor.
Okay. I have to say, like, I kind of got the vibe of what you were saying there, but I guess I don't really get necessarily the context of what you're saying, and
I'm
it's
on
just
the complete opposite end from Angus. I didn't understand a word of what you were saying, but the way
That's
you
all right.
said it made me believe you knew what you were doing, and I'm on board.
wait. I mean, that's pretty much what I'm saying. It feels like you're kind of just riling people up with what you're saying, but people aren't taking the time to think about the content of your words.
I think this is the thing. You need to be able to respond to the very heart of the issue and the people with which we're discussing. Like, for example, right now, in terms of the tide of the crowd and the questions you're asking, I would say that the angst that drives us is named Angus.
Oh, wow. Now I don't know if I want to be near him.
And though he questions that, we say, but Sal with righteous words does rise.
That's me.
Against the Angus times today.
Just
For such a wondrous, noble, wise man as Sal, so delightful and on the page, should towards Angus, who speaks untruths, dial his righteous citizen rage.
Okay, wait.
Hi there. I have citizen rage about my neighbor. I believe he might
Sal.
Hold on, one moment.
Just please don't
I don't even know what came over me. Just as you were talking, I felt the need to phone into the hotline to report political rivals.
I could see it. I saw it happen. Okay. let's calm down for a second. I feel like maybe fastidious swag poet laureate of Super City, we got off on maybe the wrong foot. I maybe came at you a bit hot there at the beginning.
Not at all. These are just poetry and dialogue. I just like to put my fingers on the pulse and the beating heart of what we're discussing. And what we're discussing is even a mild criticism of our good neighbor, our good Mayor Hicks.
Yeah, I feel like, you did just spur my oldest friend at this point to report me to like a citizen watch. So I'm just
I wasn't even going to hesitate.
I know.
He picked up that phone in a second.
So okay, I want to get to know you a bit better. Okay, so here's the fun. I love asking all my guests this. We're here in Super City. Everyone's got a lot of things that make everyone special here. I'm curious. Do you have a power that you feel comfortable like sharing with my listeners? Is that something that has affected your life?
Absolutely. I eat metal and I spit hot fire, both metaphorically and literally.
Wow.
So you eat metal, and then you can spit hot fire.
Hot fire, hot flaming metal,
okay,
hot shards of truth which dig at the very soul of concepts that I put under my gaze, and also just hot fire in your face.
I was going to ask you how you go about winning all these poet battles that you're in, but I'm starting to see why a lot of them end with your opponent dead.
As of late, I've just been the only person on stage.
It's true.
In the circuit, they call him fastidious slag.
Ooh, because it's just hot, like
the hot metal coming out of his mouth.
Debris. Yeah.
They do. It's a fun little nickname that I've heard croaked from the throats of many a dying poet.
Jesus, that is dark. Fastidious, what did you do before you were kind of in the employ of Mayor Hicks, beloved by all?
Well, when I was a young lad roaming the streets and becoming an upcoming poet, when I started to string words together and delight in the vocal patterns and delicious rhymes which did rise me up from the gutter. Before that, I did run a stand selling energy drinks.
Oh, wow.
Okay. Oh wow!
You might have run into Angus.
Honestly,
he's huge on energy drinks.
Yeah, I have what some people would call a problem. with energy drinks and
Did
caffeine.
anyone ever come to your office in a vehicle themed after those energy drinks, wearing the tightest of shorts and giving you samples?
Yeah, actually, yeah, that's kind of how I got hooked on the last couple. That I think the last big one I was hooked on was called Psycho Energy, and it was just an unlabeled can that it was like the lid was like a paint can. You used a screwdriver to pop it open.
Absolutely.
Was that you?
I don't know. Take a look at these cheeks and tell me if you remember this. As
So
a
you kept the shorts. I see. Listeners, Fastidious Swag is wearing, of course, a pretty tasteful turtleneck, some glasses, and is that technically a beret?
No, it's absolutely
absolutely
a
beret. And then from the waist down, shorts, and I like your high tops. They're
Written
like
on
mine.
the back, it says, "Get a load of these cans."
Yes, absolutely. It mirrors. I have it printed on my clothing in case you can't see, but my lower back tattoo does also read that.
Oh wow! Okay. Really adhering to your showmanship as a vendor.
Poetry is about two things, Angus: truth and showmanship.
Okay.
And it's the thing that I need to get my words across to people is a tasteful set of tightly bound cheeks, swirling and waving before them upon the poet's stage. Then surely I will bring this old oration skill from my old power drink days into my new life, promoting the mayor's party, promoting this city and the beating heart of all poetry which comes forward. The good poet uses all tools at his disposal, including these two fighting mangoes, which I drag behind me.
Just to let you know, because it's kind of been like a thing today, there are no cameras on this show. This is an audio-only show, so all the posing that you're doing right now is truly just for us. Just so you know.
It certainly is.
And do you like it?
I don't hate it.
I certainly do.
Yeah,
Yes.
I don't hate it. It makes me like you a bit more. But, I don't know. I feel like we're not on great terms with the mayor. Sal and I are currently,
No.
We have a pending lawsuit with the mayor. We kind of, we've been kind of calling him out, just reporting on the truth. And he's pretty upset about that. And so
he pulled a radical move in which he branded the truth a lie. And we found that's been actually pretty hard to fight against that.
Yeah, it's true. He kind of just keeps changing the laws a bunch, and it's really hard to kind of nab him on any one thing, so we're trying to kind of build a case against him on the down low. Are you writing
interesting?
Yeah,
that might not have been the wisest.
No, I'm realizing
to reveal to Mayor Hicks's poet laureate.
Yeah, psych. I was joking.
Oh, I see. You really don't. So you're on good. I get. Oh, the old double up, double down. Do a little bit of deception, pretending that you don't love all of the things that the mayor is doing.
Well, I fancy myself a student of comedy, and I kind of like the old jester's privilege. Hey, I'm gonna poke fun at the mayor. Hey.
Absolutely. I mean, classic jester. They always say that. The jester focuses on the main vowel, A.
A. I'm joking here.
Do you think, Fastidious, do you think it would be possible for you to maybe put in a word for Angus to be the jester laureate of Super City?
Oh, God, I don't know about that. Yeah, is that because it probably pays better than Laserfest, to be honest.
I absolutely think that we could get you two in a room with the mayor. I think we could get you into a private, intimate meeting with the mayor and his cohorts where he can ask you a series of probing questions about your specific jokes towards the political powers that be.
Hey, Fastidious, can you be real with me for a sec? Is this like an interrogation you're pitching, like an Inquisition style?
No.
Okay.
No. Yes.
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 Okay.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
You really see, this is the thing. We're exchanging words. We are really cutting to the truth at the center of the matter. And I see in your heart a deep pain which comes from asking questions.
Oh wow. That got really really targeted there.
Look into my eyes.
I
Angus.
can't look away.
Look into my eyes as I grab your cheeks and I hold your face inches away
Yes.
from mine.
Grab his cheeks. Grab his cheeks.
I'm gonna hold your cheeks too.
Grab my cheeks.
Oh, wrong cheek. Sorry.
Wrong cheek. Other
Sorry.
cheeks.
Okay, I'll go.
Feel the tweaking of them back and forth. Feel how I could crush you between them if I so wished.
Yeah, it's a lot. It's very intimidating, I suppose.
Yeah, is it intimidating? Do you feel the truth running through you? Do you feel the truth as I salivate, as I speak in this incredibly decreasing in evil voice? Do you feel the droplets of truth against your face?
Are you threatening me? I feel like you're maybe threatening.
No, absolutely.
Because like I'm pushed around a lot as a kid. I know how to stand up for myself, and I don't take too kindly to you asking me to compromise my morals as a journalist. We on the show here have been since day one asking our listeners to try and do the right thing. And I would be the greatest disappointment if I were to ask that of my listeners and not ask it of myself. So, sir, poet laureate of Super City, fastidious swag, I will have to kindly ask you to leave.
I accept your kindness. I accept your kindness, Angus. And I'll just leave you with these few inspirational words.
Oh, this is going to be good.
Across this great city of promise, I understand that you might bomb us, for you've identified within yourself a danger to this established shelf of lines of political promise in the land, and we should together all hold hands against what these two coy presenters, or should I say, extreme dissenters, accepting maybe delightful Sal. For he may still find the path most righteous.
Hey,
as long as giving Angus up is something that he wishes.
Hey,
Chris, dial it, Sal.
Fastidious,
dial for me.
Fastidious, I have to say, like, I really don't think you should be poking me in the chest like that. It really seems to be revving Travis up, and I can't really control him right now. So I would hate for him to kind of attack you. So please stop poking me, okay?
I am pushing my luck with every poke, and also...
Okay, Travis, be calm. Oh, no, Fastidious! Oh, Travis! Oh, God. Oh, God.
This child emerges within my chest as all my organs play around. And though I feel it's my deadly time, I cannot help but die in rhyme.
Wow. I feel like I was...
Wow.
He's eating my eyes!
Just, okay, bad, Travis. Bad.
Yeah. Do the right thing. End it.
No, please.
Just okay, I got him in a bit of a headlock. Just crawl towards the elevator, okay, man? Just get out of here, okay?
No.
Goodbye,
Peace of the state. Have a lovely night.
I feel like I was watching a Shakespeare.
It's very poetic how he's getting.
I've just pushed the button. I'm waiting for the elevator.
Yeah, it takes a second. It takes a second to get up. Wow, Travis looks happy for the first time in a while.
The blood really highlights his grin.
Yeah, you're a weird kid, but thank you.
I think this is a moment of discovery for us.
Yes.
Because in resolving the problem of Fastidious somehow having incomprehensible control over my psyche, we discovered that Travis is the solution to not only this problem, but another. Because I don't think Kurt is any stronger than Fastidious.
I think you are right. And I think I'm starting to see some benefits to keeping Travis around.
You doing okay out there, Fastidious?
God, this is a long elevator.
It is.
I feel bad. Should we just give him a bit of the money from Powerball? Just to kind of
pay him half?
Well, just, and give him a cab ride home. I feel bad.
He's making big poet money. I can't think of a higher paying job in this city.
You're right. Hey, hit the brick, shithead.
That's okay. I've cauterized my wounds with a bit of Powerball.
Oh, that's great.
Smart.
Oh, good. It will kill germs.
It would kill anything, especially your teeth. Powerball.
All right, well, that's going to do it for us here at Heroes Don't Do Paperwork. For those of you listening at home, remember, try to do the right thing. And, of course, drink Powerball. But don't get it on your teeth.
We did not do the right thing today. A child almost killed a man.
Yeah.
But that's okay, because we tried.
We tried. Are you okay? Fastidious, do you need help?
The elevator keeps closing on my 1 foot.
Oh, I'm sorry, man.
Ding. Oh. I'm just trying to pull it in.
Alright, I'm going to help him with that.
Yeah, you help him.
And though within my insides out, I cannot twist, I cannot shout, as blood.
Would you just shut up and get in the fucking elevator?
Hey everybody, Angus here. As always, Sal Bedfellow was played by Matthew Wally. Fastidious Swag was played by Woody McCadden. Woody, Matthew, and I will all be at Jam Nation Prevents Thanks Prov, an improv show in Ottawa. If you're in the area, come check it out. It's at Arts Court on Friday, October 4th. For more information, go to Facebook and check out Jam Nation Presents Thanks Prov. If you like the show and want to support it, consider leaving a like, telling a friend about it, giving us a review. All that stuff really helps. And head on over to podcavern.com and check out our merch store. We've got lots of cool hats, hoodies, t-shirts, stuff like that. Anything you buy there helps us keep the lights on here. Thanks for listening.